everyone, it's Angel again. Today's video, I really just want to do some light, easy, fun work in my shopping bag junk journal. I really wasn't planning on working on her today, but I don't know, I've been really uptight the past few days, and I really need to do something like, not easy, but just something fun, you know, something not too serious. And I haven't worked in her in a little while, so I've got all this, I have all this stuff in here that I forgot I put in here that I can use today, receipts, all kinds of stuff. So that's what I'm going to do today. So hang out with me, make yourself a cup of tea, and let's make some art. So maybe I should take this out. I'll just take all of this out. Yeah. So let me just take this out and find a page that I want to work in. I haven't worked in here since the last video that I filmed with this one, so that's going to be fun. So maybe I'll do something on this since I really don't have anything here. I just spent like a few minutes kind of fussy cutting some things out. I feel like I want to put this in here, so I can put something funny in there. So I don't know what kind of what kind of work, or I don't know what kind of page I'm going to be ending up with, or if I'm going to get anything, you know, like a finished piece today. I highly doubt it. That's not my goal. My goal right now today is just to make something, you know, just glue some stuff down, you know, get my anxiety out a little bit, and chat with you guys. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing great. I hope you enjoyed my flip through. I was kind of, I don't want to say nervous, but I was a little bit nervous about posting it, just because I don't know, I don't feel like, I don't get nervous if I'm doing a flip through of my junk journals, because that's like, as much as I love junk journals, I don't really feel like I don't feel like I'm revealing, you know, a really vulnerable side of me in my junk journals. It's kind of like, you know, my playful side. But because I love watercolor so much, and it's just so, like, you know, something that I strive to be is a good painter, then I feel like, I don't know, I won't say I'm shy, but I'm just like, you know, where usually I don't care if someone likes my art or not. In you know, when I'm making a watercolor, I do. I'm gonna just put that there so I can work on it later. Put that in there too. Where's that? I have like a, I'll put that there now. But I have this Moby Dick page that, like, I want to put here. Or do I? I don't know. I don't know. I've been second guessing myself lately. Oh, let's put that. Let's put that little hat there. You know, we all know what that word is. I don't need to say it out loud. I don't know why that's such a vulgar word. I wish that, let me get on a soapbox for a second, but I just wish that the, you know, the words describing our bodies, men and women, were not used in, like, as, like, insults. You know, if I want to call a guy, you know, a D, that's an insult. If a guy calls another guy a P. That's an insult, you know? I'm like, what's up with that? When did that start? Why did we do that? Anyway, yeah, if you're new to my channel, that's the kind of stuff I talk about. I talk about, you know, strange, well, I talk about my dogs, obviously. I'm going to try not to do that today. I can't help it. I love my dogs. I love my puppies. But yeah, I talk about my dogs, and then I talk about like weird, you know, weird things. I'm just weird. That's all you guys need to know about me. So, yeah. But yeah, I have anxiety. Like, I've had anxiety for the past few days now. I mean, I have anxiety anyway, like in general anyway, but it's just been really bad for the past few days, and I feel like I know what, I don't want to use the word triggered, because it wasn't triggered. What exacerbated it was, oh, I don't even know if I can talk about this, but nobody watches my channel. I'm going to talk about it anyway. I mean, nobody that would be affected by me talking about it, but a family member that I love very much is she's Catholic, and you know, I was raised Catholic too. I'm no longer Catholic, but you know, not for any reason other than it was my personal choice. I don't have anything bad to say about, you know, anyone's religion. But I feel like I want to put that hat there, but it's like I want to put it on someone. Do I want to put it on? I want to put it on her. You know? Yeah, let's put it on her. We'll fussy cut her face out. Oh, but then I won't have. Yeah, I don't want to get, because I like that. But let me find something else. Anyway, so somebody that I'm close to, a family member, is getting an annulment, or trying to get an annulment, so that she can get the sacrament of confirmation, so she can do that at her church. And if you don't know what confirmation is, I'll just quickly tell you. I mean, most people know what a baptism is. And I don't know how they do it in, you know, in other faiths, but in the Catholic faith, when you get to a certain age, usually in your teens, I think, your confirmation is, from my understanding, because I didn't do that in the Catholic Church, but from my understanding, a confirmation is when you are taking on the vows that were made for you by your godparents on your baptismal day. Like, so, you know, your godparents are promising, and your parents are there to promise that they will, you know, support you in the faith that you're being baptized in, or that you're being baptized in, and, you know, etc. And so when you get your confirmation, you're old enough to stand there, you know, in the church and say, you know, now I'm responsible for my faith and all of these things, you know. It's like that. I think that's what it is. I know that's what it was like for me. I became an Episcopalian later on. I can't believe I'm talking about religion, but I'm not. I'm just telling you, you know, I'm just telling you, like, that's, if, you know, in case you don't know, that's the reason why she wants to do it. The only reason why I'm involved is because she's divorced, and she has to get her marriage annulled before, you know, the Catholic Church will grant her confirmation. And you know, whether or not people believe in any of that stuff, it's fine. I'm just telling you, like, that's what she's going to do, and I respect that. Like, I know, once again, I take forever to get to the point, but anyway, my involvement in that is, one of the requirements for an annulment is you have, like, a witness, or some witnesses that they call it a tribunal, I think, to fill out a questionnaire. This questionnaire, oh my goodness, this questionnaire is like, I think about 50 questions, really in-depth, detailed questions about what you saw going on in the mirror. I mean, it's the same thing as if you're getting divorced and, you know, you're called as a witness to testify, you know, about, you know, this person did this, you know, and that's the reason why, or there was infidelity, or there was this or that, you know, there was abuse or this or that. Anyway, what I'm trying to get at is 10 minutes in, my involvement in that was that I had to fill out, you know, one of the questionnaires, and it was very, very difficult for me because I had to basically relive what I saw go on in this person that I love so much go through in this marriage, and well, I call it abuse, the abuse that I had to witness and, you know, sit there and listen to and know was going on. And and it just brought back so many bad memories of, you know, me laying awake at night worrying about her, and like just wishing that, you know, her situation would be different, and yeah, and anyway, now it's over, obviously, and she's in a happy place, and I was honored that I was asked to, you know, be a part of, you know, be a part of her advancing in her, you know, in her spirituality. But it just was, you know, when you know that someone is not in a good place, and you know, and she finally got out of all of that, and then I had to like basically relive it and all the conversation that we had, and like I said, the nights that I spent staying awake worrying about whether or not she was going to be okay, and you know, it's hard, you know, it's hard watching somebody that you love in all of that. But anyway, because I had to answer, I mean, if it was just like, you know, yes, no, but it was like, you know, was asking about, you know, and I only told probably, you know, 20% of, you know, the horrific things that I knew about, you know. I mean, I couldn't very well write a novel. I mean, it was basically like, how many pages was it? It was probably like 9 or 10 pages, you know, finished. You know, by the time I finished, it was, you know, probably that. So it was pretty, it was awful, you guys. It was awful. It was just, yeah. So anyway, I'm done, and I'm relieved. I'm relieved to be done. I'm absolutely relieved to be finished. But yeah. Do I want that there? I kind of like that there. I kind of like her there. I like her there too, but that phone is there. Yeah, let's glue that down. So I just need to glue, you guys. That's all I need to do today is just cut and glue and have some fun in my shopping bag junk journal. I was kind of intimidated by this journal for a while there. I know I want to put this hat there, but I feel like it's too much pink. But I guess I could dial down some of that pink. Anyway, you know, with some other stuff. But yeah. Speaking of women's issues, I guess I'm talking about what happened to her. Yeah, it was an awful time. Awful time. So, yeah. What else did I want to tell you guys? So I'm moving. Told you guys that. I'm moving. Still can't say where yet because where is up in the air. Definitely moving back to the beach. I can't, you know, I can't stress how much I can't do it anymore here. You know, I love Dallas. I truly, truly do. But there's no beach here. And, you know, if there was a beach, I could live here for the rest of my life. But there's no beach here. And, yeah. There's no beach here, you guys. So let me try a different page. Worked on this one. I really love this. Really, really love this. I don't know about that page. Don't know about that page. I feel like I want a new page, like to start like a fresh page, huh? Kind of what I want to do. So I'm going to lightly gesso this and then I'll be right back. Okay, so the gesso's not it's really not that dry, but you know, I don't really care. I just want oh, that's not dark enough. Maybe I need let's see, is that darker? Let me put something. Yeah, am I? Oh, okay, I am. Let's just kind of rub that in. Let's see. Will it show now? I need it to be darker. I'm gonna make it darker. Yeah. And let me dry that. Still not dry, but I don't really care. I know I'm eventually gonna paint on it anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter, huh? Maybe I should paint on it first, huh? That is what I should do because I want to I kind of want to make like a little garden scene. Oops. I want to make a little garden scene. Don't know where my I have a little credit card. Okay, here we go. I have like my little ooh, that is a bright green, isn't it? Feels dry enough for me to get some gluing in. I know that I want this doily. I just do. I've got tons of these doilies, and I like how big they are, and I like how different they look, and try to use them every chance I can. Really love them. So, yeah. Okay. Oop. That's okay. That's fine. I made a mistake and I tore it, but, you know, whatever. Who cares? Probably should have cut that ahead of time, but I just didn't want to. I guess I made my life a little bit more difficult than I should have, but oh well. Oh man, this is nice. Okay, good. Okay, good. So anyway, I got a few comments about you know, in my last video, because I was talking about that woman that I don't really get along with at the park, and because she's mean to my dogs, and she's mean to her own dogs. But yeah, I just don't go anymore to that park when I know, like during the time that I know she's gonna be there. That just avoids, you know, then I don't have to like deal with her. It's kind of a shame though, because my dogs do kind of really like enjoy playing with the dogs that she brings with her, but you know, oh well, there's nothing I can do about that. I don't want her around my dogs, and it's simple as that. I have this pressed flower here. Actually, I think I'm going to save those pressed flowers for my my honey bunch journal, which I haven't worked in forever, and I probably should have done a video with that one today, but I don't know. For some reason now, it's like I made that journal so that I could get over the feeling that I have of like not wanting to use up all of my my vintage ephemera, and now it's like I feel like, so I want to make these like sunglasses wearing women into flowers. I don't know why. But that's what I feel like doing. So that is what I'm gonna do. I'm just looking for some paper. Let me figure out what I'm gonna do for the petals, because they're gonna be the middle, and then I'm gonna have some petals for them and make some stalks. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I think what I want to do is just use this paper and cut like a bunch of, like, I think what I should do is just do this, like cut some funny looking flowers, right? That's what I should do. I'm going to, yeah, should I glue that first? I think I should. I have to, yeah, there we go. I gotta keep an eye on my dogs, speaking of my dogs, because they're trying to dig in my garbage, in my, you know, my paper scraps garbage. So, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. That is one of the weirdest looking flowers I have ever seen. But I like it. And yeah. I don't care, because I like it, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to just do something funny. And yeah. I feel like I'm gonna do 2 of the same and then have 1 different, just to you know, just so it's not, I don't know, just to add something different. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to cut this out and then cut the third flower out, and then I'll be right back, okay? So I've got them cut out. I don't know if I want them to be, I kind of want them to be like that. What I'm going to use for the stems, do I want to use these as the stems? I guess so, because I'm not going to be using them anywhere else. This is just scrap paper. So, yeah. Maybe I'll use my tacky glue. That's going to be easier, I think. So, oh, am I? Oh, okay. So I've been watching this really cool Japanese dating show on Netflix, and so it's not Terrace House. I mean, I did watch Terrace House. If you're a Terrace House fan, totally waiting for the next like installment to come out. Love Terrace House. If you don't watch it and you're interested in like Japanese culture, like I would totally recommend it. I love it. But there's this show on Netflix, and it's called, in Japanese, it's called Ainori. And then in English, I guess that translates to Love Wagon. And they send, like, you know, a bunch of people in their 20-somethings Well, I guess on this trip, they're, going through different parts of Asia and, seeing if they're going to, hook up or fall in love. And it's not like an American show. And I'm not saying anything bad about, us Americans, but like if it was an American show, they would have all probably had an orgy, by now. Because we can't control ourselves on reality TV. Like reality TV, everybody just, wants to like turn into like a Girls Gone Wild episode. But it's just so innocent. It's just like innocent dating, and I mean, I'm guessing because it's a different culture, so it's there are different rules of dating, than we have, I guess. But it's just, I don't know, I love it. I've been watching it. I fell asleep last night while my husband was watching it, so I have to catch up. But yeah, and then before that, I was watching, if you have not seen, there's a show called, it's a documentary called Wild Country, or Wild Wild Country, on Netflix. And it's about this, I guess they were trying to make it into like this commune. I don't know what it's called, because I don't know that religion. But it's about some followers of this guy they call Bhagwan, the Bhagwan. Now I don't remember his name. Something Rajneesh. And they bought up some property up in Oregon, and just like they had trouble with the locals and stuff. Like just because they were, it was like just past the 70s, I guess in the early 80s, when people were still kind of like, hippies and, what my dad would call hippies. My dad was, your typical military straight-laced guy, conservative guy. So, anybody who was like different, my dad was like, well, they're hippies. So, But yeah, I guess they were like a bunch of hippies up in Oregon. I feel like I'm being insulting to them, but I don't mean it that way. I guess they were trying to, they wanted a place where they could all live together in, in harmony in their religion, and have naked parties and stuff. But it was, it ended up being, crazy. I guess some feathers got ruffled on both sides of the, of the situation. The locals, the people living in the commune, they just bumped heads too much, and I think at one time these people had poisoned another city. I don't know. But it's just like, I feel like I'm describing it. I'm describing it really badly. I know, but and I don't mean to. It's just I'm trying to I'm trying to like glue all this stuff down and think about it at the same time. But yeah. But let me tell you guys about my move. So I'm moving. We really want to move to Hawaii. Right now I don't think is a good time. Oh, did I use this up already? Yay. Love when I know that I got my money's worth. There's nothing more satisfying than getting to the end of a glue stick. I mean, I can think of other satisfying things. Trust me, I'm exaggerating, but I really do get really happy when I know that I've finished up a glue stick. It's the little things that make me happy, y'all, really. So I've got this dog crying behind me. I don't know if you can hear him. Let me go make him happy for a second, and then I'll finish this up. Okay, so I had to play with my dogs a little bit, so I had to pause, make them happy. I don't know how much more I'm gonna want to do to this little spread today, but I do feel like I want to get a little bit, just a little bit more color up here. And I'm just gonna use a baby wipe because that's just what I want to do. I don't know. I just want to get a little bit of blue just to make it look more sky-ish up here. Maybe I should use more than a baby wipe. I may have put too much paint, but oh well. So we got a little sky going. I feel like I kind of want like a butterfly, but I don't have one to put down. Maybe I'll put some birds down. Yeah, maybe I'll do that, even though my my paint's not all the way dry. It's, you know, I just wanted to do a little something fun and cute, and that's kind of cute so far. I'm kind of liking that so far. I mean, they look badass, you know, don't they? But who doesn't? You know, anyone in a pair of, you know, sexy sunglasses always looks hot. Looks, you know, looks badass. So let's do that. Make it look more like a flower. I mean, this is just, you know, it's good to do this. It really is. It really, really is. So I just got off the phone. My husband and I were doing a, you know, a conference call with some, you know, potential places to move into. I guess I can tell you I'm moving back to Florida. I'm not exactly sure where in Florida yet, if I want to move back to my hometown where my family is, or, you know, do we want to move to the Palm Beach area? I'm not sure yet. We're not sure. We did put our notice in here today of our, you know, intentions to move out, our 30-day notice. So I haven't heard back about that. That's kind of making me nervous a little bit, I think. I mean, it probably is just that, you know, the thought of moving is, you know, what's making me anxious. I really, really don't like moving, but I'm not going to stay in Dallas just because I don't like moving. And I've told you guys a million times, I love Dallas. I really do. It's a great place. It's a great place to raise a family. It's a great place to be, you know, childless in. It's a great place to be single in. It's a great place to be married. I mean, it's just an all-around great place. You know, it's a wonderful city. Very masculine city, I have to say. Lots of men here. Lots of tall men here. But it's just, I miss the beach. I grew up on the beach, and I have to live on the beach. It's, you know, a life without being able to go see the ocean whenever I want to is just, I can't, I've never lived a life like that before. And I just, you know, and I know, and I hear a lot of people say, you know, we have lakes here, and, you know, lakes are nice, but I need the ocean. I just need the ocean in my life. I really do. I really, really do, you guys. I love the ocean. And, you know, I love beach life. And so, but see, one of the things that we're actually looking for in, you know, looking for a place to move into is not just how close are we to the beach, but are the beaches nearest to, you know, whatever property we're looking at, you know, do they allow dogs on the beach there? Because some beaches don't, you know, some beaches don't want dogs, you know, there. Some of the private, more private beaches, or actually not private, some of the city-owned beaches, they, you know, because of the tourism and stuff like that, especially in South Florida, there's rules about, you know, when you can bring your dogs. Now, the beach that I grew up on, you know, you can bring your dog after 5 o'clock. And then some of them, you can bring them, you know, some of the other, you know, beaches nearby, you can bring them, you know, 24 hours a day. It doesn't matter what time, but then, you know, at other times it's just, it's the law that you have to bring them after 5. So that doesn't really matter to me in the hottest months of the summertime anyway. I'm not going to be bringing my dogs until after 5 o'clock anyway. So, you know, we just want to, you know, we just want to see what would be the best fit for us. So, I feel like, I feel kind of done. I mean, this isn't, you know, this obviously is not, you know, my favorite piece of work, but, you know, it's fine. So I just want to put a few little things here and there. Some little cutouts. I feel like my little flower stalks need some leaves too, but I don't have to. Doesn't need them that bad. Ooh, maybe a carrot. Do we want to put some carrots in our garden? In our little garden of badass women? Somehow I feel like sweet peas don't work. These women aren't sweet peas. They're badasses. You know? Let me see if I can find something cute. Maybe some pears? I don't know. Maybe we want to put a varmint in there. A little pica. I don't know. Well, let me glue these in at least. I'm just going to continue to use my tacky glue. I feel like it's faster. I don't know if I want that there now. I feel like I just want like my, yeah. I don't want that there. I do want to indicate some grass, but I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that. I have some green paper, but I don't know what I did with it. Ooh, let's put some more flowers, and then I can draw I guess I can draw like the stalks in, right? Oh yeah, this won't come out. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm both excited and not nervous, but I'm both excited and you know, not looking forward to all the hard parts of the move. You know, I hate moving. I should be used to it by now. I've moved so many times, but I just really do not like moving. I just don't. I mean, I've never met anybody who was like, oh yeah, I love moving. You know, like who would? Ooh, well, it's okay. But maybe I can put in some grass like that, make it look like grass. Right? Little phrase cut out. It says their hearts were young and now it was summer. Wonderful summer. And it's not quite summer. In fact, it's only April. But it's gonna be summer soon. Especially while I'm in Florida. So I'm feeling, I don't know, that sounds like such a cute little optimistic thing to say. And I'm feeling very optimistic right now. I mean, that's what working in my junk journals does for me, and making art does for me. It just makes me feel, just makes me feel good. It makes me feel happy. So let's glue this little rose somewhere, since that little paper scrap is there. And let's get some finishing touches. I don't know, what am I going to do here? Let's maybe put some more indications of grass with this my cheap markers. I feel like I don't really need leaves for them anymore. I was thinking I wanted to put leaves, but now I have changed my mind. I bought this to use as like a white, as my white pen, and I haven't used it yet. But ooh, I like it. I like what it does. Let's put some, see if it'll, oh, okay, there we go. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Well, it's not working out so well. I think it's because it's a magazine. It's having a hard time like gripping onto that magazine. I probably should have shook it. There we go. No, it's not working. Okay, there we go. 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 Nice. Nice. Now it's like I want to outline everything. Well, maybe we'll indicate some clouds though. Maybe we'll put some clouds up here. Yeah. Oh yeah. See, just doing that. If you're feeling anxious about something, then just, get out some markers and some paint and just make some scribbles. I feel like I just want to put an outline on this, or just not necessarily an outline, but like just kind of an underline, just to highlight it a little bit. I don't want to get into that white out. I don't want it to get on my Posca pen. But am I running out of paint on my Posca pen? I hope not. I absolutely hope not. But yeah, I mean, I feel like there's not much more I can do to this page here. I think I should just leave it alone. I mean, it's not, it's not, and I always say that, it's not my best work, but it's not. I know I can do better, but I wasn't trying to make really anything wonderful today. I just knew that I wanted to make something, and it did make me feel better, and I'm just so glad that I did. Well, maybe that's what I'll do. real quick. You know, I got to fidget. I got to fidget, y'all. I got to fidget. I can never just be finished. I feel like I just want to frame myself here a little bit. I don't know why. It just, I don't know. I feel like my brain, that part of my brain that's working now is like telling me that that's what it wants, and so that's what I'm gonna do. Just gonna put a little bit of black frame and work it in a little bit. Not too much, because I love a messy look. I just do. I know some people like a nice clean look. I don't. If I liked everything clean, I wouldn't be junk journaling. I would be, you know, doing something more clean, something more, you know, polished. But I just, you know, I like messy, and I like being messy. So yeah. So there we go. Now I feel done. Now I really feel done. So I'm no more fidgeting. So here's my finished piece. What it says, you know, I don't know, but it certainly did something for me, which was to make me feel better, because I really was feeling a little bit anxious today, and I just really needed to glue some stuff down. And so I feel like I achieved something. I mean, I'm not trying to make, you know, like I said, polished art. I'm just making something, and yeah, and so that's what I did. So thank you so much for hanging out with me while I did this. I hope you like videos like this. If you do, please give me a like and subscribe if you have not already. I'm gonna try to do some work in my honey bunch journal, which is a journal that I have assigned, you know, mainly to like my vintage ephemera. I'm really going to try to get over that hump, because I haven't worked in it in a very long time, and I really would like to do some more watercolor videos with you guys. I know I mostly do junk journal videos, and that's what, you know, most of you are here for. The very few of you that are here, but like I said, watercolor is the love of my life, and there's always going to be, you know, some kind of watercolor element on this channel, because I can't live without doing a watercolor, and I really want to share that with you guys. So I hope you'll join me for those, and yeah, thanks again. I know I've been a little bit scatterbrained today. Blame it on my anxiety. But I still had fun, and I hope you did too. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I will see you in the very next video. Go out and do something or make something that makes you happy and brings you joy in your life, and I will see you in the very next video. Bye-bye.